to the. He might be coming to the Elysium.
Oh, that'll be fun.
Oh.
Yeah. Um,
I had to listen to the recap very quick. I was like, I don't remember having to talk to Sapphire.
no, you. I was gonna say. I think Armani, you actually went with them. You were
You went with us.
because you were Hound. You had to be there. Unfortunately.
Yeah.
I thought you were doing some of your mob business at some point during the session.
No, the only call I made was done, and it was for Sean. And then
Okay.
Sean said that she's gonna go do some possible deadly shit.
Yeah, you. I was gonna say you said something about somebody working from the inside, or somebody working for the inside, and she was like, "Gotta go."
Yep.
You also sent some of your people over, I believe, to Camden.
Yeah,
I remember correctly.
some like a small percentage to Camden, and I'm slowly expanding just to have a
Yeah.
spy network of dealers.
Expanding over there.
That's the mob thing that you meant. There you go.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I remember things.
Yeah, I did all those things. Okay, cool.
Very good. Very good. Yeah, but I think that was last night, and the night before, or that was last night, and then tonight was the night that Julian had gone and talked to Micah.
Yeah.
Now, Molly is going to go talk to Hugh,
Uh-huh.
and I think after that, Julian has another meeting with.
I do.
Another meeting with Diego. Before we kind of get into that, does anybody have any plans for the night that they want to get done, things they want to look into? Because I can't remember if we talked about it beforehand, or a month ago when we last played this game.
I don't think so. Not for me personally.
Okay,
I think I did all my things.
cool. So, sorry, go ahead.
I was gonna.
Keith first because he's on top, and then we'll go down the line.
Yeah, I am. Don't you forget it.
It's on top.
For one. Suck
it.
I knew he would do that.
Yeah.
I think, from what I remember last time, I think I was actually scoping out the area where we're having this huge meeting where we're supposed to be guarding. And I think that's where I left off.
Okay.
And I think I wanted to do something. What? It's been a while.
I was gonna say, if you remember what you want to do, just let me know. Just interrupt me at any time.
Wasn't it something with Micah?
No, that would have been Julian.
Yeah.
No, I thought you wanted to ask him something, but I can't remember.
No, that's Julian. It's Julian's boy.
I know it's Julian's boy, but come on.
I know my boundaries.
Uh-huh.
That's my friend.
Steven is trying to get into somebody else's pants. Like, he's got to focus on one person at a time.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Wait, where did
Don't worry
Was
about it. I don't know. That was the vibes I was getting. If not, I misread them. But anyway. Tamina, was there something you wanted to do tonight?
So how big can a warding circle against spirits be?
Well, let's see. Let's look at the spell. Let's look at the blood ritual. Ward against spirits.
Warding circle against spirits. Ward against spirits is an object.
Warding circle against spirits. Here we go.
Yes. I'm being fancy.
Difficult. Some warding circles. Other sources. Human occultists can potentially reconstruct, but not passive of a vitae or some other natural supplemental aid or element. Standard rules for warding circles, see above. Oh no. Let's see. Ground requires 3 times ritual ingredients. Ingredients of
3 meters.
ingredients. 3 meters? Okay.
It's at the very. It's like It's like the last full sentence on that page. 3 meters.
Okay.
And 1 full night to cast.
Okay. Then yeah, 3 meters. So you can definitely kind of set them up strategically.
I would offer that service. I would tell them I will probably need a bite to eat after doing them, though.
Okay. Yeah, you can absolutely do that. Where are you going to get the blood from? Just out of curiosity.
Oh boy. You're asking me the hard questions.
Yeah.
How much blood do... Okay, so how much blood do I need?
So, I mean, technically you need like 3 knives worth of blood.
And it has... Does it have to be... Can it be my blood? Or does it need to be
I don't.
kind
So
blood?
technically, I was gonna say. So technically, you don't have blood. You have
Oh.
vitae.
Okay. You have a blood bag.
Yeah.
What?
That works. You can probably. 1 blood bag is probably enough to cover 3 knives worth of
Okay.
blood.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I will, I don't know, like, I don't know where I'd put it. Where do they want it?
Who is they? Who are you asking this to?
I think I'd ask Molly.
Molly, where would you like this wording circle against spirits?
I think in the main hall where we're going to be doing the Elysium, I think makes the most sense.
Okay.
Like, correct me
So
if I'm
this
wrong.
is like a 10-foot radius, basically.
Mm-hmm.
So a 20-foot diameter
Yes.
circle?
That's what it sounds like.
That's not very big.
It is not very big.
No.
We can't set multiple of those, huh?
It takes a day to do it. Or a night. It's gonna take me all night to do one. I'm gonna ward the door so that the door is clear for people to get out. Does that make sense?
Yeah, that makes sense.
sense. I think that's a good idea.
So I'll center it, I'll do it in the middle, like the doorway, so that it's covers the door and gives people room to get out if they need it. So I think this is gonna be Blood Sorcery Intelligence. Oh, I gotta do 3 rouse checks. Do you want me to do it now or wait?
You know what? Since this is what you're doing for the night, go ahead and do your rouse checks.
Oh wow.
Perfect.
I'm determined.
Very good.
Alright, and then the difficulty is set by this roll that I'm about to do, I believe.
Okay.
Yes. So roll. If I willpower, I'm gonna willpower 2 of those
Okay.
because I want as many successes as possible. 7 successes, so it's hard. Or 5 successes. It's hard. It's pretty hard.
Yeah, that's incredibly difficult. That's gonna be a challenge for any kind of spirit, I think. But yeah, you can go ahead and do this. All right. Let's see. Armani, Ollie, if you guys have nothing planned, is there where do you guys end up?
He would end up at he would end up back at the bodega.
I was thinking towards Bodega.
Okay. Yeah, you can hang out there. I think both Dimitri and Ida are there right now. Just when you guys kind of wake up, or as you guys are hanging out, that's kind of just who's in there right now. Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
like I'll say hi. I'll say hi to them.
Yeah.
Give the greeting, but Armani's tired.
Yeah. No, Armani.
Marty's mentally tired.
That's valid. That's valid.
Yep. Give it everything else. He's just so he just gets a passive wave both, but he'll try to keep up like a slight appearance, but he's acting like he's gonna
Oh
go.
my gosh! I need to get food.
Yeah, I also need to feed after talking to Hugh.
I was just like, I'm not hungry, am I? Then I checked my hunger, and I was like, oh my gosh.
Oh yeah, you're at
With
4.
your-
If I recall correctly,
I'll
you're at
say-
4. I'm at 3, so I'm good. So.
I'm at 4.
Yeah, you were at 4. Yeah, I remember
Yeah,
that.
that's a rough one.
Ha,
Yeah, great.
he.
All right. So Molly, you're gonna go talk to Hugh, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
That is currently the plan, my wife.
Okay.
Cool.
You go in. You enter the ivory tower, and you see Zelda is at her computer where she always is. She's typing away.
Mhm. Hey, Zelda.
Hello, Molly. Is there something I can help you with?
I have a meeting with you. I think.
Right.
And she pulls up her
You
phone
do.
and she's like, did I get it wrong?
Oh, you do. She goes ahead. She types something on the computer. She kind of tears off a paper, scrolls down the number for the elevator, and she hands it to you.
Alright, yeah.
Um,
She just nods and says, alright, well, see you later, I guess.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Nope. Sorry. Let me.
So, go into the elevator. You go ahead and enter the code,
Right?
and the elevator starts. It goes up, and it stops. The doors open, and you kind of realize as soon as it opens that this is not Hugh's floor. You see a corridor
Interesting.
with several kind of doors leading down it. You do see that one is open. Maybe mostly, close to the end of the hallway. I think there's maybe like 1 or 2 doors before that.
Okay. I kind of just peek my head down. Hello?
You hear a familiar voice as you kind of say that hello. Come on down, Molly.
Sorry, just
And
not familiar with this area. And she'll like rotate down to wherever
Molly,
I can hear his voice.
Well, the funny thing is, it's not Hugh's voice.
Right.
This is Saint's voice.
Oh, great. No, I think in that case, she goes, sorry, I have a meeting with Hugh?
As I was told. He'll be down here soon.
Great, then, I will just wait here until he comes. Thanks.
Suit yourself.
I will. She waits by the elevator.
Mm-hmm. Question, did you ever get out of the elevator?
I mean, stepped out of the elevator, I guess.
Okay. Then yeah, the door's closed behind you.
Great. She just kind of like opens her phone and she texts the group chat. Apparently I have a meeting with Saint and Hugh. God help me. Not God help me, but like something similar that Katie can't think of at the moment.
A frowny face, a sick face,
yeah,
teary face.
A please fucking save me face.
But we'll leave you there for a moment.
Oh, great. Thanks, Wayne.
Excellent.
No problem.
God damn it.
Julian.
Yeah.
You have a meeting with Diego.
I do.
I don't know if you guys ever established a place to kind of have this meeting.
We may have, but I don't remember if we did.
I don't feel like you did because
Wasn't an
otherwise
IHOP.
it was not IHOP.
Julian takes all of his meetings in an IHOP.
I
No.
love that so much, though.
The least Toreador thing about him, which is
Mhm.
there are so many like not Toreador things about Julian, but that one is just the most.
Yep. You know, what sounds fun? He always wears like a suit and things, right? He likes fancy things. What would be a good place? I don't know. Honestly, I'd probably just pick some sort of other diner or something like that, to be honest. Something a little nicer where where I meet Micah, usually, but
You stick diner and he says, "How about I pick the place?" I'm texting, and basically he sends you the address of a cigar bar.
sure. Sounds good.
Mm-hmm. So you arrive, and I would say Diego's probably there
Okay.
when you get there.
I wave. But make my way over.
Yep. How are you? Because I think he'll stand up and he goes to shake your hand. He says, "How are you doing today?"
Oh, he blinks a bit but shakes his hand. I'm doing okay. How about yourself?
I'm doing great.
Excellent.
Sit down.
Yeah, thank you.
And you kind of he'll gesture for it's kind of like a nice plush chair
Sure.
across from you, or across kind of like I would actually say probably perpendicular to him.
Mhm. Sure, yeah, I'll sit across. Thanks for meeting with me.
It's no
glad we get to
problem. I
talk
mean,
about this
Yeah, no, I mean, you are one of my sponsees, basically.
Mhm.
Uh, but yeah, anything you want to know, just I'm here to talk.
Sure.
Oh, and don't worry about. He kind of like gestures to like the people around him. He's like they can keep closed lips. They can keep closed lips.
Oh, cool. Julian, being an idiot, didn't even consider that until like he said it. So, can I get a read? Like, this feels like I don't know. I don't know. Can I get a read on him just to start this off?
Yeah, go
Um,
ahead. Go ahead and make a
what's
insight.
insight? Yeah.
Yeah, what's insight check, please?
You just. This is probably just him because this is most people, but he seems more prepared than me. Um, which is not an unusual feeling.
He's a little hard to read.
Okay, cool. Yeah.
This is pretty sweet. You can go somewhere, you don't have to worry about, talking too
Yeah,
loud or
sure.
yeah.
No, now he's made me self-conscious about it. But yeah, I'll
Just going to an IHOP and talking about kindred
yeah,
things.
no,
You're like,
no one cares in an IHOP. Everything's strange in an IHOP. Now this place,
Yeah.
everyone's put together. I don't know. But okay. Yeah, I guess maybe to start with, how did you and River really, meet? I'll start with that. I know she like was searching for business contacts. Is that how?
Yes, actually, Carmen put me in touch with her.
Okay. That's surprising, actually. I didn't think she was a big fan of your interactions with River, but that was just my rough read in a moment.
I may have there's some, I may have rubbed her the wrong way a little bit earlier, and I don't think she really appreciated my presence there.
I mean, we helped
Thanks.
set it up.
She's protective of me and talking to Kindred, and I think I tried to reassure her, like, there's nothing to worry about, like, we're fine, we're cool. But she just gets a little overprotective sometimes. Which, she really doesn't need to be, but we're working on it.
I think it's good that she cares about somebody like that, It's good to do that.
I mean, she cares about people. She just, sometimes it's a little difficult to tell, but she really does.
He kind of, I think takes. Does he seem pretty earnest in that? Like he believes that pretty hard?
Go ahead and make a wits insight check. Insight wits.
We'll try again. Hiya. 3.
You get the feeling that he does.
Okay.
He does believe that. I think with it, he does kind of say, I think she does, at the heart of it, have my best interests, at heart.
That's good. I'm glad to hear. You're like blood family, right?
Yes, she's my twin.
She's your twin. Oh, that I did not know. That's very cool.
Yes, if you want to, like...
Sure.
If you really want to get into it, I
Who's
guess
older?
Louise.
Oh.
Louise was my my former boss.
Oh. He was your boss, but not Carmen's?
No, no.
I see. Is that a sensitive topic? If so, I'll leave it there. I'm
No,
just
no, not it. Not at all. Not at all. Like
yeah. How did
open book.
I appreciate that? How did that come to be? Then I guess how did she end up? You know, and you didn't.
He just seemed to value her skills a bit more than mine.
Hmm.
Which I mean, kind of understand, but at the same time, just
I
I
mean,
guess
I
it
think
is what it is.
yeah. I mean, we don't know each other that well by any means, but you definitely have the skills that I would associate with at least one major clan. But that's just me. Or well, he wouldn't say clan because now he's self conscious. One major group, but I
But
don't
not
know.
the Sombra, I think.
Eh, he kind of shrugs at that. They seem to be an interesting bunch. I don't know too much about them. The only one I really know is Carmen.
They're interesting. I know that they are religious in some aspects. I know Carmen's not very, but Louise was a Catholic before everything. Um,
Like super devout, because I mean, before I was turned like when I was younger.
he was devout enough. He was devout
Okay.
enough.
We had that in common, I guess, at least a little bit.
Oh, are you?
Not me. I
You
mean,
believe in everything yourself?
some of it. I mean, I don't know. I don't know.
It's. I think he kind of he chuckles a little bit at that. He's like, I never would have guessed that a holy person was dressing up in devil makeup
Okay, look.
perform violin.
Look. It was a thing, and then it became a serious thing. I don't know. I I'm not like practicing or anything like that, But it could be more. It seems more feasible to me now than it did, before I had no proof of anything strange, and now,
Everything's strange.
yeah, exactly. Yeah, I think he's a little like contemplative at that. So if you're an open book, what'd you do to tick off Carmen? He just changes gears and smirks.
Yeah. Like I said, she is overprotective, and I don't think she really appreciates. And I
But she's at your
before,
college.
yeah, that was before you guys, your group, your coterie, I guess has sworn, vengeance against her or whatever.
That's a bit harsh, he says, a little bashfully. I mean, there was a few who don't get along very well with her, but sworn vengeance is a bit much. I don't have anything personal against her. To be fair, she was antagonistic first.
I mean, don't get me wrong, I don't think she's correct in that.
Okay, good.
Carmen especially after, like, Carmen has always been very business oriented, more so than I have been. But she, after everything, after her turning, she's become a bit more ruthless, I think is the
Mm,
I think you could say.
Okay. I can imagine that. It affects people differently, you know?
Hmm.
Well, I've asked you a lot of questions, and I feel a bit rude. Do you have anything for me? Anything you want to know?
I want to know about you. How exactly did you get into this life?
Um, well, he kind of thinks about it for a minute. I had a friend who got a bit too close to things, and went missing. I went looking for her, and in the process, met River. And things kind of went from there.
Who's your friend?
Her name was Lenore. I think she's probably gone.
What makes you say that?
It's been a while. I went looking for, or have been looking for a while, and no luck. River convinced me it'd probably be easier to try to find her on the other side of things. So I did, for a few reasons, to find her, but also to be with River. And then, I don't know, it's
Hmm.
some parts have been good, some parts have been bad. I'm a lot more social than I used to be. I think that's kind of part of how I took to it.
You weren't social before.
Not the same way. I was good with small groups, right? Like a few people. But no, I was actually fairly shy.
Hmm. He kind of thinks like he's contemplating a little bit. It's interesting. Um, okay.
But
So
yeah,
she just
that's
kind of she just kind of found you. Is that how things went? Just
yeah, it seemed
while you were.
along the way, I mean, I probably was starting to poke somewhere I shouldn't have, and then maybe that led to her finding me, or maybe she just I just bumped into her out of luck. I'm not really sure there. But
When did she decide that she wanted to turn you?
um we've been together for a little bit. Um as much as someone can be with someone like her without being like her. I don't really remember the day anymore. More just the moments of it, Just kind of the beats.
How did you know that you could trust her? That she would turn you and not just leave you high and dry or, in a ditch?
I guess that was always a possibility. But it didn't seem like her. It seemed like she was earnest, sincere. And if she wanted to do that, she probably could have done it a lot easier than telling me what was going to happen.
Julian, go ahead and make an insight wits check as he's
Sure.
approaching you.
Can I rouse the blood for this? Or is this sort of a passive thing?
Yeah, you
Okay.
can rouse the blood.
Cool.
Do not get hungrier.
I do not. Let me go. Two more die. Boom. Boom. I'll willpower the two. Why not? Let's burn a willpower, shall we?
Do it.
I've got 110 in there. There's always a chance. No, never mind. 3.
3. You kind of get the feeling like he is probing certain questions that are, maybe a little bit suspicious. How did you get turned? How did you know? Like,
Mm-hmm.
there is something here more.
Like he wants to?
Yeah.
Gotcha. I see. Kind of just tilt my head out a bit. Are you trying to find like the finer details of how it happened, or are you trying just general life story? Seems like you got a point behind some of these questions.
They might be a bit pointed, yes. I will be perfectly honest with you.
Mm-hmm.
I want in.
You want in?
I want in. I don't think.
Good.
I don't think Carmen wants me to kind of go this route, but I'm just trying to probe a little bit.
Ask why you want in?
Why wouldn't I? You guys are powerful. You live forever.
Powerful, maybe. Live forever. Technically, I guess, but I haven't really heard of anyone that's been around since the beginning, So I think that
You
the
live
odds.
much longer than.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
You.
Okay.
You will be. You'll mostly, look the same. You'll be young forever. I don't think it's necessarily a bad thing.
You lose a lot out of it too. Again, kind of complete honesty here. I enjoy it because I get to be with River, right? And the things I have are nice. But I do miss quite a lot about being alive. If I didn't have River, I think I'd prefer that. You leave
What
a
do you
lot
miss
behind.
specifically?
Yeah, big one. Sunlight. You don't get to see that anymore. You don't have normal interactions with people anymore. You don't have normal friends. Like, I appreciate every one of my coterie and actually like them quite a bit. Um, but we are at the same time always just we're business partners too. You know, everything's partially business. You don't just have people that you enjoy being around, and there's nothing else attached. You don't get to eat normal food anymore. I hate that so much. Like, let me tell you, I really, really do. Um, and this one maybe isn't as big for you since Carmen's like us already, but you have to leave a lot of the people you knew before behind. Family. And I don't know if you two have any other family that are left, but you can't
It's
be
just
around
us.
them anymore. Just you. And then maybe that one's not so bad. Just if you want to go that route, I would go in kind of bright-eyed on that. It is not all great things. And while you do get some cool stuff out of it, I'd rather be alive, at least on my end. That being said, that'd be more. I would rather be alive if I didn't have River. I wouldn't have gone this route just for the perks.
With all due respect, I do understand, and I'm sorry that you kind of feel that way. But I do feel like I'm ready, and I've been ready for a while. I have kind of waited. I've weighed the pros and the cons, and that is, I think they're, I think the pros outweigh the cons in this situation.
One of the cons might be Carmen gets very angry with you.
I can deal with Carmen. I'm not worried about Carmen.
Okay. So then, two final pieces of advice on that front, and I'll leave it be. One, I still think it's better to be alive, but I'll leave that here. Two, if you really want to go down that route, I'd find a Ventrue. Like, you've got that air about you. He's just kind of like moving like his hand, just like in a little like pattern, like Ventrue. You're very busy yourself. I know you said that Carmen was more that type, but you've got the air about you. You pick Ventrue like places.
Oh, this is my place.
Oh, okay, look, find a Ventrue. So it's kind of like getting a little more, a little closer. That would be how I would recommend it. There's also a lot that goes into it, right?
I know what goes into it.
Okay, okay. Well, if you're this prepared, why are asking me, about that? If you know it.
If you have contacts, I would like them.
Mm. Do you want me to find someone who can do that for you?
That is the hope, yeah.
Okay. Oh. kind of thinks on it for a minute. He just kind of stares ahead.
I know that how do Ventru normally pick their people? How do they choose? Do you know?
He would have to roll the culture. He has no idea.
Yeah,
Uh,
go ahead and roll an intelligence occult.
Oh God.
I'd also allow politics.
Oh, thank God. Okay, I can do politics. Politics is good. Politics intelligence. There's 2 ones, 2. I
Oh
will.
no.
You know, here we go. Let's do it. Let's do it.
You
Here we
doing
are.
it?
Yeah, 2 1. It's 2 ones. It's not a 10. I don't have a messy critical. I've just got a messy failure if I fail.
Ugh.
God, this guy's fucking irritating.
Okay, he's just not listening to me.
He obviously doesn't fucking know what's going on here.
Okay.
There
Got it.
is. He has no fucking idea. You don't even know. Like, this is, if you think about it with your 2 in politics, the fact that he even knows what is going on right now is a big fucking red flag.
Sure. Right. Who's told him all this shit?
That is the question.
Yeah. I think yeah, he might actually approach, like, if he's, you know, a little more irritated now, he may actually approach that. Who told
but you do
you?
get a little
Yeah.
bit hungrier. You
Oh,
do
cool.
lose it. Because this guy is just, as this guy is asking about this, and he obviously has no fucking idea what's going on, the beast does kind of scratch in your brain. Just eat him and be done with it.
Got it. Is it more of like a compulsion, like to be irritated, or is it just a hunger increase? Just so I know.
It's a hunger increase, and honestly, like, that is what your beast is telling you right now.
Gotcha.
This guy
Okay.
has no fucking idea. Like, this guy is so fucking clueless, and how dare he ask you
Sure.
about kind of stuff.
Yeah. But best thing to do whenever, you know, someone asks you a question you don't know is to get mad that you don't know the answer and blame them for it. Yeah, I'll be like, I don't know. I don't know how they choose. Who told you, like, how all this works, by the way? Like, did Carmen tell you all this?
I was It was supposed to be me. I was supposed to be in Carmen's place. I had done all the work. I had gone through everything. Like I said, I knew Louise before this.
Let's see. I got it. Okay. So you felt like he got through everything and then at the end decided to go with Carmen. Okay.
Because she came in and she swooped in and she took what was mine.
I see. Okay, so here's where I'm at. Maybe I can help you find someone. I think it's a bad idea. However, I'm not going to tell you how to live your life. If I can find you someone, Carmen's going to hate me too, for the record, if I do that. And he points to himself.
She doesn't have to know it was you.
No, but I have a feeling she'll figure it out. I don't know. Oh, where shall blame River? Oh, fuck. Okay. If I do this, if I find you someone, you will owe me for that.
Yeah,
And
boons. You
that.
boon.
Mm-hmm. And I don't know that I can. I'll be very honest. I don't know a lot of Ventru.
You have a friend that needs finding. I can help you with that. I have connections. I know people.
Can I roll what's inside to see if he like has an idea or if he is just kind of just saying what I want to hear? Like, does
Yeah,
he?
go ahead and make a wits insight check.
Sure. Three.
Yes. 3.
Does he know something?
You gotta look at him. He's dead serious.
Sure.
There doesn't seem to be a hint of a lie coming from him.
Okay. If I find someone, that might be something we pursue. I don't know. I'm not going to make you any promises, but I will think it over and see if I can find someone who might be amicable to it. But even if they are, they have to get the prince's permission, and I don't know how that will go over with Luis or anything. They're not just going to do it. You know, it's not how it works. Oh, Julian, Derek had a bad idea, but actually, I'm going to save that. I'm put that in the back pocket. Okay. Sorry, getting a bit of a headache. I'll think on it.
I appreciate that. By the way, do you know, has River set up your next concert?
Oh, I actually don't know.
I haven't heard much from her.
I have, on that front, I haven't. I can ask her.
Let me know. Let me know what I need, and tell her to get in contact with me.
Okay, will do. Yeah, I think he may talk for a little bit longer, but I think, yeah, his head's starting to hurt, and this guy is desperate in a way he doesn't like. It's like, it's unpleasant to be around a little bit.
Yeah.
So he will eventually take his leave.
I just finally get to sit down and talk with you, Julianne.
You as well. It's, you know, I feel like I've got a much better sense of you and like Carmen and how everything works together, and I'm glad for that.
Good. I'm glad. Have a good night.
You too.
You take your leave feeling hungrier and more irritated than you did when you went in.
I was right. He is very Ventrue-esque. I stand by that. But yeah, I think I'm heading back to the bodega. I may plan to talk to River tomorrow if we've got time, but I think he needs a minute.
Join in Armani in a nap.
Yeah.
Molly.
Yeah.
It's been about an hour. I think you hear Saint say again, just, if you want to, we can discuss things before he gets down here.
Like what?
It might be good to build a fence.
Build a fence.
A defense.
A defense. I gotcha. No, I'll wait for Hugh here.
Oh man.
How about this? I'll bring it out here.
I'll
bring it out here. I'll bring the meeting out here.
Great. Wonderful. Do we know when he's going to be here?
He's not coming.
Sorry?
And you probably don't want him to come.
Why?
Well, we're going to discuss your masquerade breach.
What
think it's
masquerade
important.
breach?
It's time to discuss that.
I'd love to know what you're talking about.
Oh, you know, the vandalism inside
What vandalism?
inside of the Masonic temple.
What?
When you broke the railing.
I didn't break the railing.
Then who did?
I don't fucking know, Saint, but I can tell you it wasn't me.
Are you sure? Because I do have video evidence that you all failed to sort of get rid of.
What? I'm confused, Leah. I'm genuinely confused. I have no idea what
So
you're talking about.
last time, Molly had a messy failure, had a
Oh.
beachy failure, and she ended up cracking the handrail of the steps, just kind of squeezing it and breaking it.
Right. How's that a masquerade breach?
Well, I have evidence here of someone with insane strength breaking a kind of historical building's architecture, which I think is pretty inhuman. Not something a kind could do, especially
Interesting.
with your build.
She inhales and she exhales.
Why don't you come
What do
in
you
and
want,
we'll sit down and talk
Saint?
about it?
What do you want?
What do you mean?
I'm not
what do I
coming
want?
in. I'm not going anywhere near your desk.
I'm the
What
fucking
do you
sheriff,
want?
Molly. Don't fucking forget that.
Well, I don't. Weren't you supposed to know if there were cameras or anything like that?
Oh, I did.
You were the
Oh,
one that was there.
I did know, and I went to go erase them.
Great.
But then I saw this, and it made me realize I had something very important.
What, blackmail?
Oh, no, it's not blackmail. This is actual evidence against you.
Mm-hmm.
You might not respect me, but I do have a very important position in the city. Whether you recognize it or not.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's my job to seek out people who have breached the masquerade and refuse to clean up and fix that and punish those who have broken the masquerade.
Okay, well, I'm not refusing to clean up. It would have been nice to know that there were cameras. You know, I assumed because you're my sire and you're the sheriff that you would have let us know of these things.
I'm sorry, I didn't realize that I had to baby you like that, to think that
You know, general basic information when I was offering my help isn't babying. But okay.
We're in a historic building. You'd think you'd have to look for them.
Oh, Saint. I will clean it up. It's fine.
It's already been cleaned up.
Great. What do I owe you?
You don't owe me anything.
Can I just insight check her?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. Insight.
So I would say with 5, you can tell she's frustrated with you, but there is something here. There's satisfaction to what is going on here.
Mm-hmm.
She has you. There is a confidence in her voice.
Mm-hmm. She just kind of crosses her arms. I'm trying to think. I genuinely am really frustrated because I feel like as someone who is like helping them do work, it would have been nice to know, hey, like cameras, anything like that. So Katie, am frustrated. So give me a second.
She didn't tell you because she wanted this.
Yeah, I know, and that's what's making me even angrier right now because I know it's both a
This is what Saint
frustration
wants to
of
do.
me and like a frustration that like, well, Saint was doing this on purpose. Mm. Saint, I really hate whenever you bait around the bush. Can we just get to the point?
I've already gotten to the point. You're a masquerade breacher.
What, you gonna kill me? Go for it.
You want to die?
I don't, but I can't really tell what you want at this point, Saint.
Look. I need you to come into my office.
Oh, good lord. Sure, whatever, Saint.
And she'll go back in.
I mean, she'll follow.
Yeah. Go ahead and take a seat. It's been a minute since we've actually gotten to talk, Molly. How are things? This seems a little sloppy for you.
She stays silent.
I did hear that Hugh offered you a position as Keeper of Elysium. How'd you go about getting that?
By doing my job.
Oh.
So sorry for having faith in my sheriff. But this is what you wanted. So let's get to the point. I told you, no idle chit chat. I'm really over it.
Well, you're gonna stay here while I go tell Hugh. I will figure out what we want to do with you. How's that sound?
Do I really have a choice?
No.
Yeah, I didn't think so.
And she'll get up. And she goes over the door. She'll open it and close it behind her.
She calls Armani immediately.
Molly, go ahead and make me a awareness wits check.
Sure. Sweat. Awareness, there we go.
Three, I say, is probably enough. You hear that. You hear the tumblers and the lock fall.
Mm-hmm.
She locked the door behind her.
Yeah, I figured.
You call Armani?
Yeah.
Armani, your phone rings.
He answers, and it's like more of like a grog. He's like, "Hey, what's going on?"
Hey, did you know there were cameras?
In the
At the
bodega.
Masonic Temple.
Did I know? Not particularly. I guess there might have been, but I don't know. Since we held Elysium there, thought it would be kind of odd to have them on or active. But I don't. I guess normal people.
Exactly. Saint has me on a masquerade breach because I had assumed she had done her due diligence. But really, she just wanted to catch me doing something stupid. I broke the banister, remember?
Alright, yeah, that. Alright, yeah. Well, you lasted this long without her. You can find anything, but what do you want to do about now?
Well, I'm stuck in her office, and I have no idea what's gonna happen. But I wanted to let you know.
Is there
Just in
anything you want me to
case.
do in the meantime?
Nothing that can be done.
Hmm.
She caught me on a technicality, and her being Saint.
Yeah. No, I know. I got it. Okay. Well, let me know what happens, and then we can work something out, I guess.
Try.
Alright, do you want me to meet you at your place after, or you're coming to Bodega after this?
I'm not sure I'm going anywhere after this.
Well, that's... I would rather you go somewhere that's not there, because that would mean...
My
that
love, she has me locked in her office.
I don't mean like that. I mean, like after that talk, whatever you're doing, because unless you're not leaving there alive, in which case, tell me now, and I'll go over there.
I don't think she's gonna kill me, but I don't anticipate coming home.
Alright. Keep me informed.
I will.
Alright.
Bye.
Bye.
I should have told him to tell him. God damn it. Oh well.
You can still text.
Yeah, but she shoots a group text, I think, just to everyone. Hey, how do I phrase this? Locked in Saint's office, may not be coming home. The banister at the Masonic Temple and video evidence. No, scratch that. Scratch that.
Delete.
Yeah, hey, locked in Saint's office might be a problem. You guys should be safe, but I might not be home. And then she snaps the phone in half.
Bro, at least let us text back first. Fuck.
Yeah, because Samina, who's in the middle of also doing something probably in front of cameras, is like, why?
Question
I
mark.
don't want to admit about cameras in a text message. You know what I mean?
I said, what did
Yeah,
the
I was
message
gonna
say?
say,
You're
Tamina-
locked?
Can I do like a wits awareness?
Yeah, can I have a wits awareness from you? It's exactly what I want.
Sure.
So,
Yeah, I don't.
Oh,
It's a text message. I don't know what you're gonna get out of.
I'm gonna willpower that because it feels important. 3.
3, I would say you do notice your phone goes off.
Would I also notice any cameras?
I don't know. I'm sorry, did Molly say something about cameras in her
I don't
She
think
did.
so.
in her text message?
She said she's locked in the office, to which I respond, question mark. She can't just lock you in her office.
Yeah.
Well, she did.
Well,
Nothing back.
So,
Yeah, I know.
out of curiosity, can I pause? Did she say why she's locked in the office?
No,
I was
she
gonna
did
say
not.
I'll give Tamina like 10 minutes to spare. Tamina has 10 minutes before it might take a little bit. It might take more than one night to do this morning circle.
Does she have a minder or something? Or is Armani there? Or is somebody with me?
Armani's in the bodega.
I don't believe so. No,
I
it's
don't
just
think
you.
anyone's with you.
But
So like I don't even have somebody from like the Camarilla, like a low-level vampire, like keeping me company.
I would say you probably have. If you ask for one, they'll probably give you a ghoul.
Because I would explain, like, I'm going to do a circle toward the door. Like, she'd explain, this is for us. This is to save us. So, like,
Yeah.
she wouldn't have just done this to
No,
be
no, it's just
ultra. No,
Yeah.
like, that was the intention from the get-go, is she probably called Zelda and said, can I please have access to the thing? I'm going to put a ward around a door, so if we need to exit, we can.
Yeah, she would probably give you a ghoul. She says, have at it. And if you ask for someone, she would send a ghoul over.
Okay.
I get no there's no response that comes from Molly, right?
Right.
No, but
Julian's an idiot. He'll go to the tower.
Yeah,
Armani's sending a text message after that.
I'm
just gonna get food.
I think Tamina would look at it and be like, I have to finish this. I have to finish this. I will shoot a text message off really quick saying, I need to know why, and then put it down and start working on the circle again.
Armani just responds, come to the bodega.
Yeah.
I've been trying to say that for so long.
In that case, I'll go to the bodega, but quickly. Julian's plan is to go to the tower. Like, if she's locked in the tower, I will go. Like, he'll go get her. Like,
Before we get a little too far ahead,
Yeah,
I saw Steven remember what he wanted to do.
I did.
We're gonna rewind and then we'll come back to present.
Okay.
It's the fact. It's so crazy that the Katie saying or you saying like the door's locked and you can't get out anymore really just drove home or whatever.
Okay.
It's crazy.
Well,
Yeah.
so I'll say so you still have maybe I would say you have 3 hours to spare.
Okay.
You have about 3 hours to spare before you get that text message from Molly.
Yeah.
Okay. So the last thing I remembered last thing I was doing, I was at the place for the next big thing.
Okay, so Tamina,
Yeah.
you have Steven in the area.
Oh, we're here, buddy.
So you have a ghoul and Steven is somewhere in the periphery.
Yeah.
Probably.
I'm around there.
I look at Steven, I say, figure out what happened, and then we need to figure out how to fix it.
Okay, I'll respond to that in 3 hours.
What do you end up doing, Steven?
Okay. There. I wanted to go back to No, I actually wanted to go to the courthouse to actually get a blueprint of this place. And I was actually going to take it to take it to Amelia. Yeah, take it to Amelia to figure out where's the best place to set up.
Just kidding, Tamina. You don't have him.
Oh my god.
And
my original text message stands. I need to know why.
Yeah.
I believe I do have something for blue stuff. Where is it? Where are you at?
Go ahead to kind of break into the courthouse after hours. Can I have a dexterity larceny check from you?
Okay. Okay. In my stealth, I have as a specialty breaking in.
Oh fuck. Go ahead and stealth then. Stealth dexterity.
Pretty.
Dun, dun,
And I
dun,
made sure
dun,
there's no
dun, dun.
cameras.
I'm so excited. Our first like real stealth mission here.
Is there any modifier for anything or no?
Don't you get 2 extra dice if you have a specialty?
I
You get
don't
one
remember.
extra die.
1 extra.
Yeah, one extra die since you were breaking in.
One.
He gets 2 extra dies if he rouses the dice.
Okay.
Or
And
rouses the blood.
And that's the pull modifier, correct? Change that to 1.
Huh?
That's the adding an extra dice is that pull modifier is set it to 1.
Yep.
Okay.
Set to 1.
Difficulty 2.
We'll say difficulty. It's the government building. We're gonna say 4. This is a.
Woo!
Woo-hoo-hoo.
Oh god.
So, Steven, that's
Yes,
other
yes,
than the
yes.
messy critical. That is very good. Would you like to willpower that 110 and re-roll it so it doesn't turn messy?
Yes. Like how do I always forgot it.
Tonight.
There's a button right under your willpower check that's willpower reroll.
There it is.
Okay, there we go.
Very good.
So
Rolled a
1, 2,
9.
3, 4, 5, 6. So seven successes. Yeah, you absolutely are able to break into this government
I
building.
leave no traces. Avoid all cameras. I am man in box running
You
through
avoid-
hallways.
Yes, I would say yes. 7 successes. You're able to kind of avoid cameras as you go, and you go and try to find, building blueprints. Go ahead and make me an investigation wits.
Am I witty enough? Oh, this is terrible. What?
You can always rouse the blood.
Oh,
You could willpower those 2 if you wanted to.
yeah, sure. I'll try it. I'll do it. Boop, ba-dup. Oh, same roll. But it's 2 out of 2.
2 out of 2. It takes you a minute. I think it
I
takes
could
you a
break
hot
in,
minute.
but I can't. I'm
In
not
fact,
used to
while
file.
you are looking for these blueprints, that's when you get the message from Molly.
Well, good. I'm getting there anyway.
Yeah, I was gonna say. You still haven't found the blueprints though.
Alright. Okay, hold on. Emilio told me
Would you
this.
like to-
Duh. Look for block number. Go straight to there. Look for street. Look for building name. Simple. I'm paralegal now. I should know these things.
You're training to be a paralegal. Don't get crazy. Go ahead and make another
Going out for 2 nights. I'm a paralegal.
investigation wits check as you try to get it together.
Hey.
3 is a lot better. I think 3 you probably find them.
Nice.
But
I remember
it's
exactly
taken-
where I pulled it from.
Yeah, I would say you were probably we'll say half an hour behind the rest of everyone
Oh,
after this text message was sent.
so 3.5 hours. Piece of paper.
Yeah, it's so fucking disorganized. It's kind of like one of those things, like the way that I kind of imagine it is you probably went into like a storage room with like boxes and boxes of these plans for like different buildings.
Mhm.
And it might have been a little messy.
Oh, so
And
they
I
might
think
not know.
I think to be able to kind of pick out these plans and put everything back in order is kind of why it takes so long.
Oh,
But,
Fair enough.
Yep. So we're gonna, I guess, technically rewind back a half an hour.
Oh man.
Friends, you got this text message from Molly. What
I will
do you do?
text back as soon as I said that. On my way, finding something real quick to help us out.
Armani said come to Bodega, right?
Correct.
Alright, I'll go to the bodega first.
So
Prior
we have Armani, Julian, and Ollie at the bodega.
Prior to this, would I have time to get food?
Yeah, go ahead and make a hunting roll for me.
Okay, should it just be my usual?
Yes. We'll be easy today.
Okay.
I'm gonna get a little lazy.
There's nothing wrong with that. There's times where it matters and there's times where you can just make the roll.
Totally okay, wife.
I think
Oh,
that's
good
fine.
wife.
The story's more important sometimes.
Hunting roll.
Yeah, that's yeah.
Hang on once. Sorry.
You're fine.
Not VRM.
Muted, bub. I promise, Leah, I'm not mad at you.
No, you're
I don't
good.
want you
You're
to
good.
think
No,
I am.
I'm gonna be real with you. As soon as that happened last session,
Yeah.
and like nothing was done about it, I was like, oh no.
I'm gonna use this.
Oh no.
Yeah, I mean, it makes sense.
Just
I'm annoyed because I had assumed because everybody was doing crazy magic shit that Saint either had the cameras off or, you know, like, I don't know.
Here's the thing, she probably
our
could have
body said.
blackmail on more people. She just wants it on you right now.
Yeah, I know.
What am I
Like, I
doing?
promise. It was irritation that I didn't think about it, and like, that's just how Molly would have reacted. It would have been very much like, cut the shit. I don't want to hear it. Like,
Yeah. No, it makes
This
sense.
is
It makes
stuff.
sense.
Or
yeah.
dexterity stealth.
Because I don't do a lot of masquerade breaches for your messy.
No.
Yeah.
We're just a
For your messy stuff.
disaster.
No, it's
Yeah.
okay, honey.
Damn, Ollie, it's tough. Would you? Oh no, those are all. Oh no.
Okay,
I
they're
will
all
power
hungry
it.
This
guys.
is your feeding roll?
Yeah.
It's
I'll-
I think it's right. Like I'll double check it.
What
It's
is your
supposed to
what's
be-
your predator type?
Trapdoor. Christmas
He's really
stealth.
scary.
Yeah.
Charisma stealth?
Yeah, Christmas stealth or dexterity stealth to feed on trespassers.
Basically, the idea is to lure people into an area and grab them.
He's like one of those spiders that like
Yeah.
hide. Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah.
That's why I own a bar.
Yep.
I
Which you
picture
can't use.
Ollie as just a very furry black widow, you know?
That's not cool, man.
Why?
I
Black widow's rad.
I specifically get rid of trespassers, you know? These are like the weird guys who are like trying to steal from me and scratching their necks, and I'm just like, bro, it's fucking weird, bro.
All right, Ollie. So, I don't think two's gonna do it.
Can I
I don't
willpower
think
it?
you're gonna. No, you cannot because these are all hunger
Right, right.
die. This is a situation where you cannot willpower. Though I will say, as you kind of walk back into Bodega and you're just kind of, you know, a little downtrodden because you couldn't find anything, you do kind of hear like, "Hey man, what's?" I don't mean to be like in your business, but are you okay?
I turn around and look? Question mark?
Yeah, it's Dimitri. It's Dimitri. He's at the counter.
Oh,
Oh,
God.
no.
Don't you fucking dare! I will murder you. I will stab you
Nigga,
3
shut up.
times in all the throats.
Hold
Okay?
on, let's go. Like,
Oh,
Hey.
no.
Hey,
Do I want to eat him?
I don't know. Do you? I mean, he's. just like,
Hey. How's it going?
I mean, it's going fine. Ida just left. Hey, are you doing okay? You look. I don't mean to be rude when I say this. You look a little tired,
It's fine, I think I do.
or honestly, a little sick. Are you okay?
Yeah, no. I'm just hungry. I'm just looking to.
Oh well, I mean, just go grab. Do you want? I mean, don't tell the others I said this, but like, you just want to grab Twizzlers? Like, I mean, this is technically. I don't know if you own this place too, but like, this is kind
No,
of
it's-
your place.
That's true. I'm gonna go upstairs.
All right.
I'm gonna go upstairs.
I guess go lay down or something.
Sure.
Or go. I guess go get food.
Uh-huh.
Okay. And you go upstairs.
Okay. I don't want to eat the meat treat.
Oh.
I was but he is down there.
I curl up in my bed and I just don't get out.
Yeah.
Fair.
But Julian, you do eventually arrive back at the bodega.
Hey, Dimitri, is Armani here?
Yeah. I mean, I haven't seen him all night.
Okay.
Ollie's here.
Oh, okay,
Ollie
good,
just
good, excellent.
you check on him. He looked a little sick.
Yeah, I can do that. Thanks. And he's Armani.
Thanks, man. All right.
Hey, Armani, you up here?
In here, watch TV.
Yeah, kind of appears in the doorway. You're watching TV?
Yep,
Did you get this message?
yep, and a phone call.
Okay.
Do you want to wait for others to show up, or do you want the explanation now?
I
Since
take
you
it
seem
now,
kind
please.
of panicked.
This is. I'm locked in Saint's office. May not be coming home. I'll take it now, please.
Right. And he'll just like turn the TV off for a moment. So, you know how Molly had that little slip up at the staircase, the whole bending the bars and shit, right?
No. What happened?
Well, when we were yeah, you weren't there when we were setting up the wards, or looking for not wards, like looking for fucking
Okay.
weird spirit shit. Anyway, but no, Molly got a little too excited, too angry, and wound up bending some bars, you know,
Okay.
to a historical staircase, and the cameras in that building were not off while we're doing that.
Sure. Okay.
Mm-hmm. So you get it. That's why. You're putting together.
But aren't we like in charge of that building right now? Like, isn't that like an Elysium? Like, that's gonna be Elysium, right?
Mm-hmm. But you also have to understand, Saint wants literally any reason to have any control of Molly.
Sure, but that's kind of loose, though, isn't it? Don't you feel like we did? I don't think they had to break into there, did they? Didn't they have a key?
They did, we did, but you know there was no camera scrubbed or nothing about it. Yep. You're getting it.
No,
See,
I
this is
get
why
it.
we
I
haven't
get
fucked
it. I
That's why we haven't messed with her for so long.
feels very flimsy. I don't know.
Yeah, flimsy, but good enough.
Are you sure? Are you sure it is?
I'm pretty sure, given, you know, it's a bit recorded. I guess technically it depends on how he wants to see it if we really get down
I
to
think that is very true. I think it depends on how Hugh wants to see it.
it. And then also depends on how our lovely sheriff decides how to word it if she turns it in. That's all.
She's the prosecution.
Mm-hmm.
We need a defense lawyer. I'm gonna go to the tower. I'm gonna go to the tower.
Perchance is anyone responding to Tamina's message?
Armani said, come to the bodega." that was your response.
Is anyone actually going to respond? Because she's not.
I'm curled up in my bed.
There's not information that
If Julian has to drive to the tower, I don't know that he will. I think he'll be focused on getting there. So I don't know. I think he's in a bit of a panic.
No one can stop and just say cameras?
No.
I mean, like what are you like wanting?
She said,
like,
legitimately, her text message is, "I need to know why."
Okay, I didn't know why.
But you know why now.
Yeah, I would say if he might mention it on the way there, like as he's driving there, but Yeah, that is more my thing, Molly. I don't know. I would say he will, if he gets a moment, he will text back like bad things on cameras, but something like that. But I don't know that he's going to be too much more than that.
That'll probably be enough. Yeah, I think that'll be enough. Because once she finishes, she can be looking at the ghoul and be like, "So where's the cameras?"
The ghoul kind of looks around and he's like, there. Looks like there's one over there. And I guess if they like cross there,
I'm
you
guessing
gotta look,
everything I've done is
I think it's just those two. Just
is-
those two.
is everything I've just done in view of the cameras.
Yeah, probably.
All right, take me to where the camera records,
Oh yeah, sure.
and she will erase the evidence of black magics.
Yeah. Do you stop your ritual for this?
So it's no one else is here. It's just me and the ghoul.
Just me and this. Yeah, just you and this guy.
Can you go turn the cameras off?
Yeah, sure.
Please,
We'll
thank
go-
you. And
like-
delete
Do
any.
you know where the camera room is?
No. Do you?
Nah. I'm just here to accompany you.
Oh my god.
I'm just chilling.
I will call Zelda real quick and say, "Hey, do you know where the camera room is?"
Why do
And she
that?
gives you the exact location with in paces. Turn down the corridor and then 20 paces. And then to your left should be the door type of deal. She does give you the exact location.
Thank you. And I will tell the ghoul where it is and to go turn the cameras off and delete anything that has recorded this little ritual.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you.
Yeah, and they'll go off and do that.
Julian does run around the apartment for a minute. He checks in on Ollie. Like, you good?
No.
Okay. I promise I'll deal with that when I get back. I promise. He's gonna. I can't leave him there. Amani, can you at least drive with me there and explain exactly what happened, like in a little more detail?
I'll give you what I can, sure.
Thanks.
We'll throw the remote on the couch. Let's go.
All right. Okay. Yeah, Julian's gonna go.
All right.
So-
You and Armani race to the ivory tower. It's a little busy. There's people running around. It's close to Elysium time. They're getting set up
Sure,
for
sure.
things.
Um,
Zelda is at her desk, typing away.
Julian, I think when he enters here, does realize what he's about to do and gets really nervous. Takes a breath and he's gonna go walk over to Zelda and just I think just inner mantra be the Toreador. Hey Zelda.
Hello, Mr. Julian. How can I help you?
Hey, I was wondering. Well, it's actually rather important. Do you think I could talk to Hugh for a moment?
It seems he's rather busy. I think he could probably pencil you in tomorrow, though.
It's
Oh, I'm actually tomorrow might be bad too.
it's actually rather important.
Monday, good.
I don't know that it can wait till then. It's about the meeting. My coder, no, he wouldn't say coder. He's trying to be super careful even here. My associate had this
evening.
Oh, the one with Hugh?
Yes.
Oh. What about it?
I just wanted to maybe provide a little more clarity into everything.
What more clarity do you need to give? I'm pretty sure Miss Molly can handle herself.
I have no doubt, but such meetings can be stressful. I'd very much like to, be there to provide the clearest picture possible.
I'm sure if she wanted you there, she would have asked you along in the first place. Besides, Hugh doesn't like when extra people step in on meetings when they're unannounced.
Can I insight her? Is she on the sheriff's side here? Like, is she playing defense?
Go ahead and make a wits insight check.
'Cause I know those two have worked together in the past. No, I can't rouse. I can't rouse for that. I can't risk it. Two.
Oh boy. She's a little hard to read and it's kind of frustrating.
Sure, yep. Mm-hmm.
You're having a rough time here. Give me 2 seconds.
Sure, yeah, of course.
Ooh, let's look at some things real quick. I'm gonna look at your
Sure.
character sheet. Kind of. I love that now I just open the book and it goes straight to compulsions.
That's great. That's so
Perfect.
good.
I think that's really nice. Let's see. How are you guys doing tonight? How you guys
Doing
feeling?
great. Doing
Yeah.
great. I'm weighing a few different options here.
I just sent a message to Katie. I've never been so glad to be the quiet one, I guess.
Time to try to be the face. I have to get past the gatekeeper here.
The good news is if you don't end up upstairs,
Mm-hmm.
I forgot that we owned the building currently,
Yes.
and I have a couple ideas on how I can at least explain things if I even get a chance to explain
Yes.
anything.
Yeah, my thought is she's going to keep you there while they discuss it. I need to try to be like, objection. I need to
Yeah.
finish write this.
Why can't I
There's-
find things when I want to? You know,
I know, right?
It's hard.
It is hard.
this book, man.
I could have sworn I just saw it when I was flipping around looking for my
I need
ward
to
thing.
take a.
You need little sticky
Need-
notes everywhere.
Right?
I do. That's the crazy thing. Like my vampire book is covered in like little flags.
So I see frenzy types of what did he get? What did he
I'm looking
get?
for compulsion. I'm looking for here we go. Clan compulsions.
There we go.
Let's see. And I want to see if this is any good. Oh, that would be kind of funny.
You're not getting distracted by a cat right now. Like, I am in the zone. Ooh. Just for my
Like,
knowledge.
how funny would it be if all of a sudden just Julian's pleading and then just sees a painting in the back and she's like,
It'd be
"Wow."
funny, but I don't know that it would be accurate. I mean, he might be distracted by it, but he'd stay on task.
I mean, it's a
Yeah.
compulsion, so
Yeah, I
it's
know.
not
Yeah, I
like
was gonna say.
I know.
Enraptured by beauty.
enraptured by how beautiful
Well,
Zelda is.
Zelda is stunning.
Always. Zelda is stunning.
You just haven't noticed it until this very moment.
I'm just like, holy shit.
Flattery will get you nowhere with it. I know it's sincere.
Have you ever noticed the way the fluorescents just sparkle off your eyes? Like,
Yeah.
what are you? You're a
Toreador.
He's our
You're a
Toreadors.
I can't believe this.
It's only ever when you want to find something, I swear.
Oh yeah, like I was flipping through.
I mean, if you want to just
compulsion.
If you want to just easy and make it up the stakes, one more hunger puts me at hunger 4.
Oof.
There was a thought too. You know what? We'll make it easy. It's almost 10:30. So you're hungrier. Take a
Cool.
take
Is
a
it
force hunger.
Is it? It doesn't say it's a messy failure or anything.
If you fail the roll, you have a 1.
Oh, gotcha.
And 2's definitely not gonna beat that.
No,
Not gonna
Gotcha,
beat
gotcha.
her.
That makes more sense. I was like, it's not a messy or anything. Like, what's going on? That makes sense to me.
Also, did Armani come in the building?
He did. He
Okay.
did.
I'm just curious if he's like, I'll go to the place, but that's it? Or if he
I mean,
No.
he is a hound.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, he can't really
Oh, no.
interfere. That's probably why he went to the bodega.
Mhm.
Yeah, you get a little bit hungrier. And she's hard to read.
Okay. Look. As he gets kind of hungry, you're just like, I mean, you know that this is more than just a normal meeting. I'd like to be there to help Zelda. What'll it take?
What do you think you're gonna
I don't know, maybe nothing.
look? She's meeting with you, and I don't think it concerns you.
She's my coterie member. It concerns all of us, but everyone else is busy. Look, I don't know if you even take these. If you want a boon, that's fine. You can send me up there, and then I'll probably do nothing, and it'll be easy for you.
I'm afraid I can't take that.
How would you say? I don't know that Molly's getting the chance to talk to Hugh tonight. I'd like to do that on her behalf at the very least.
What do you? You're not making sense. You need to speak more directly. I don't understand why she would need another person to tell him yes that she would like to take a position.
Mm-hmm. He's confused. He's at 400. Does she genuinely not know? I feel like I'm getting. Yeah, like maybe that's.
Make a wits insight check. Do it
Yeah,
again.
sure. I'll try one more time. 2.
It's just a little hard to read.
God.
Oh.
Okay.
You're trying. I appreciate you.
Try.
Objection.
Almost
Armani,
goes-
why not just tell her that you have some
Mhm.
business with Saint and you're bringing Julian with her? I
I
don't
think
understand.
I think Armani is just trying to like.
I
he
know,
knows he can't do
yeah.
anything.
Armani said Julian doing Julian things beforehand. Since he wanted to, he's acting panicked. But yeah, no, that is.
No, I'm sorry. I'm just cracking up. I'm just like, you got your head out.
I'm like,
My beautiful friend. Oh Lord.
Armani's
Oh,
immediately
okay.
a little bit amused watching this, but he needs to know that Julian gets at least some of this out before anything is said directly.
I'm trying to debate if it makes like how much does Julian trust the system?
That's a loaded question, babe.
He is an idiot.
I mean,
True.
I would like to point this out. Let's back up, take a step back. Steven killed someone and got caught and only had his hand cut off.
Well,
Sure.
that's because
But it's because this is Saint is the
Who is
problem.
the judge here? that
Well,
we're- who's
his
the-
question was, how much does Julian trust the system?
Yeah, I got the same kind of. I don't know. I know that they have a history.
He knows it's bad. It's
I'm
the
getting
problem.
nowhere with this woman.
Yep. There we go. That's the thought Armani needed to see on Julian's face.
This is the gatekeeper, the ultimate gatekeeper, and she's like, I don't care.
She's literally the gatekeep girl boss.
She is.
She's literally gaslight gatekeeping girl bossing right
She's
now.
doing all three things to me.
How defeated does Julian look right?
He looks like he's grasping for something to tell this woman.
Okay. Yeah,
Defeated maybe is not the right answer, but like trying to come up with something.
yeah, no. He'll Armani will come up after the fact. Since that seems like enough energy is gone.
Armani is specifically waiting till the light leaves Julian's eyes. Walks up.
He was in my mind. He was just waiting by the door, just like watching. Okay, he's good. He's good. He's not fighting her. He's good. Okay, cool. Oh,
Oh Lord.
hey, Zelda, do you mind if I go talk up to Saint right quick?
I'm sorry, but she's kind of busy tonight. I believe she asked me to not let anyone disturb.
Hmm. You know a time when she would be free, or she's done for the rest of the night entirely?
Oh, let me check. And she goes and she clicks on a few things and she looks at her screen and she says, "It might be a while. You might be able to catch her tomorrow night, maybe the night after that, if you'd like me to pencil you in."
Yeah.
It's just like he just sees that text in his head, like she's got me locked in the office, and he's just like, I could show it. I could. This woman would help me. No, she won't. She doesn't care. Maybe she does. I don't know. Like he's just going back and forth. Like, I don't think he does. I don't think he trusts this woman.
From what I've seen, Zelda is purely loyal to Hugh, and Hugh alone. That's as far as you can trust her.
Yeah.
I know those two have worked together on occasion, though. I don't know. He's not going to show us our text history.
Yeah, I should
Alright.
probably format my phone.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, all right. Well, in that case, I'll come back tomorrow then. Julian, yeah, let's go. Right.
He looks at Armani and then back to Zelda, like, really? We're gonna go?
It was good talking to you both.
And
Have a good
Armani
night.
have a good night. Armani will like pull his arm over Julian's shoulders and start slowly guiding him out the building. All right. So,
That's it. That's all we're gonna try.
do you want to start breaking down the codes to get up there? Do you
No,
want to scale the building?
I don't know, but like,
I could scale the building. That is an actual possibility for me to do. Am I willing to do it? Probably not, unless I hear a blood-curdling scream, in which case I would.
You're not gonna hear it. She's locked in the office.
It's not soundproof entirely.
I actually don't know what you're capable of. Could you actually hear that from here if she started screaming? Could you hear that from the front? Or are you just like being that way? I can't tell right now. I can't think.
That's the problem. You're not thinking. You need to think, especially if you're here. Otherwise, we're gonna have another breach, and we don't need to have that. Especially you don't want that. So we just need to wait and see what happens. Unfortunately.
How are you calm about this? Isn't this your girlfriend? Like, you know probably
You
more
don't
about
think
what
I'm
Saint's
worried?
like with her
I am
than I
worried.
do.
I'm worried, but I'm not gonna go into fucking panic. Because if I lose my head, then she most likely definitely loses her head. And then I lose my head. And then we're out of another fucking person for the gosh darn fucking Elysium. She's a grown girl. She can handle herself. I promise you. Especially against her own, person. Sire.
Everything I've heard about their relationship isn't pleasant. I don't know the specifics, but I know it's not great.
It's what the fuck is that word? Something caustic. It's caustic. That's what it is. That's the best way to describe it. It's like Saint wants to have a reason, and she just found a reason. So you just it'll end when it ends, or we can figure out a way out. But we need to at least know what's happening first. But she's not dead, and she's not going to be maimed. If she's maimed, Saint knows what I will do. So it's okay. It's a little camera business. It's not like she went out and just started murdering people.
But if you're wrong,
I won't be. And he just has the most serious expression on his face.
okay.
Would it make you feel better if I gave you proof that, if need be, I can scale the building?
No, I believe
Okay.
that. But
All right, I don't know what the hell to help you else right now, outside of letting you
my
run your
my
energy out of
concern
breath.
is we'll be late. That if we don't go now, we'll be late to whatever's going to happen. But I also can't think of a way to get in. So
Well, I guess learn technology, get the codes from the building, and then Zelda will find you and shoot you with a crossbow. But you have that chance. That's up to you, though. Pull a computer nerd or something. I don't know, man.
I need to find a computer nerd for something else anyway. Yeah, he looks a little more defeated, I think.
All right, there you go. All right, how much more time is left in the night?
You guys probably have a bit more time. I'd give you like 5 hours, maybe like 4.5, 5 hours. You probably want to be back in the bodega within like 4.5 hours, or wherever you're spending the night.
So I'll give you two options. I'm gonna go catch a bite, and then go to Skrugel for a bit. But you can join me if you want.
I may need to get something to eat too.
All right,
Wait.
drive it to wherever.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. My brain
You're
just
good.
went, holy fuck.
Very good.
Finish your combo. And
Oh no,
I'll
that was it. That was
Sure,
That's
it.
it,
okay.
Yeah.
The moment she leaves, can I look around for cameras? I actually think I want. I think I want to turn on heightened senses real quick.
Okay.
I just basically add an aspect rating to my perception rolls.
Yeah. Go ahead and make a. It's gonna be weird, and I think it's okay for you, but I actually want a awareness intelligence check.
Okay, I'm gonna add my extra dice. Awareness intelligence. It's not my best roll, but we will. Oh man, I have to willpower.
Equal willpower.
Yeah. I don't think that changes anything.
No.
I don't think a
You
5.
You do. So you take a look around, and I will say though, cameras. It's a very easy. If that's what you're looking for, like it probably is only like you only need one success. There is a camera that kind of sits in the the left corner of the inside wall of the room, and you can kind of tell like this is probably like a 10-foot by 10-foot office.
Right.
There is a kind of camera that can kind of look and probably see like the whole of the room. I'll say what else is in this room. There are it's a really weird kind of honestly very Spartan office. There is a ficus, and kind of the desk is weird in the way that it's kind of like a small desk, maybe like like a half desk almost with a computer on it. Like no, it's just like a tabletop basically, and then she has a chair, and then there's a few chairs for people like if people were to come and sit in here.
Question: where is the camera located specifically? Did you say by her desk? Is it like up on the wall?
It's up in the if here, let me draw you. So here is her office. Her desk is probably like right here-ish, and her chair is here. She's got some chairs, just a few of them. For a few. The camera is like in this corner here.
Okay.
Something else you might notice, there is a wall of windows on this side of the office.
Okay.
And I would also say because no one else, you kind of sit in this office for no lie hours.
Okay. Could I call Zelda once 10 minutes passes?
How do you call her?
I broke my phone. She has a phone on her desk, does she not?
Actually, yeah, she probably would have a phone on her desk.
I was like, wait a minute, this is an office setting.
Yeah, she probably has a phone on her desk.
I think she reaches over and she pulls the phone, and she probably dials 0 for operator to get to Zelda's desk.
Yeah, there's probably honestly a list of extensions, so you could probably find the front desk extension.
Actually, I would like to rescind. As soon as she leaves and I realize she's walked away, I want to look for the extension for heal.
Okay. You go ahead and you dial that extension, and it rings, and it rings, and it rings. Hugh does not pick up.
You're telling me in a meeting where he is waiting for me,
Mhm.
he does not pick up the phone when I don't show up.
Kind of weird, huh?
I don't know.
I call Zelda.
Um, it rings, and you pick up. It picks up. Front desk.
Zelda, it's Molly.
Hi, Molly. How are you?
I'm okay. How are you?
Oh, I'm just Dandy. How can I help you?
Great. Hey, he was supposed to be in his office. I'm kind of stuck somewhere. I would like a
Oh,
number for Hugh. I need to talk to him.
Sorry, State called an emergency meeting with him. He's probably indisposed for a good part of the rest of the night. Is there a message I can send him?
Yeah, because that meeting is supposed to involve me, and I should be there. But she has neglected her sheriff's duty and done it without me.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. What kind of message would you like me to take for you?
Oh my god.
They're in on it together, I'm telling
They
you.
are, and it's fucking pissing me off. That's rather interesting, Zelda. If you could just let Hugh know that I'd like to speak with him immediately, that would be fantastic.
I will take a note.
Great.
Anything else I can
Thanks.
help you with?
No. And she rolls her eyes and slams the phone down.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Question. What's in her drawers?
The weird thing is there's nothing in these drawers.
Is there handles?
I would say there are no drawers. This is think of like an artist desk kind of.
Yeah.
Only instead of kind of slanted, it's just back and like the computer is sitting there.
That doesn't seem normal.
No.
I'm saying like if somebody has a masquerade breach, it is normally involving that person in the conversation.
Mhm.
Right? Like that feels
Uh,
like wrong on that level as well.
Yeah.
Is it a computer that's just like desktop or is it a laptop?
It is a laptop.
Great, I pick it up. I shove it in my bag. How high up am I?
You are about, I would say, about 10 stories.
Okay. I'm thinking. Alright.
I've seen how the story ends. Be very careful. Like I've seen this exact story.
Yeah, I don't think the windows are breakable is the problem. That doesn't seem like a very sane thing to have. Okay. Let me think. Can I do... Okay, I'm gonna do a couple things here. I'd first like to... Here's the problem. I'm very hungry. I have to be very careful on what I do here.
Molly, I want you to make me a wits intelligence check.
Okay. Once I find it, I will do so. Oh, because they're both primary. Okay. Great. That's great. Cool.
Would you like to...
Yeah.
Would you like to use a willpower point and
I would,
possibly re-roll that 10?
Yep. Nope.
Well,
Nope, we're stuck with it.
okay.
The question is, does
I
she
will
messy bestial crit or does she messy critical? Or does she bestial fail, you know what I mean?
I think both. I will say she does messy crit.
Right.
So I will give her this.
9 crits will do that.
This place is sparse. This place is... There's not a whole lot going on in here. There's a camera and there is a wall of windows. And I think after a while, all of a sudden you kind of realize the shades go down automatically.
What a bitch.
They drop to the floor, and it is dark in here. There is nothing in the... There's nothing in the room to kind of signify that this is a permanent fixture. There was a purpose to this room, but it is not as an office.
She's not.
A real
It's not her.
office.
Yeah.
Right. So for my visualization purposes, the shades are up, right?
Well, the shades were up. They were up to kind of show her to kind of, you can see like the whole city because it is a beautiful skyline.
Okay.
But then maybe around like 5:30, the shades go down so that they cover the windows.
Are they down now?
They are down now.
Okay, I thought it was like she is not going
Right,
to
I was
just
like,
kill
God
Molly.
damn. I was like, that's fucking brutal, but I guess, alright, whatever. The door itself. Average wood, right? I mean, sure, it might be sturdy.
Go ahead and make a intelligence.
I'm not
investigation
looking
check.
to break it down, if that helps you.
Oh, actually,
Here's what I want.
intelligence craft.
Here's
is
what
what I
I
want.
want to do. And you can tell me what it would be, because I personally think this would be probably intelligence wits. Because it's using both a form of, like, I don't care about the door itself. The hinges. You can pull the pin out of hinges to disconnect them and open doors. That's kind of what I want to see. Are they like welded hinges? Like, what's going on? I guess it might be craft. But I mean, I can still do craft.
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead and make an intelligence craft check.
Okay. Craft. All right, cancel. Stop it. Jesus. Oh, Jesus fucking Christ!
And I will say, with that messy critical, it is, and honestly, with this bestial failure too, paranoia starts to set in.
Yeah.
Something is not right here. This is not a real office. This place has been reinforced. You're not supposed to get out. Those blinds are down, but for how long?
Leah, I love you. I need a minute.
You're good. You're good.
Does the phone make calls out?
You haven't tried.
I'd like to try.
Who do you try to call?
Whose phone number do I have memorized? I have my coteries memorized. Calls Julian.
Yeah, he picks up.
I have an idea.
Hello?
Julian, it's Molly.
Kind of looks up at Armani. Yeah, what's up?
I am locked in a reinforced room. Saint is in a personal meeting with Hugh about this supposedly masquerade breach. I am not invited to this conversation. I have been here hours.
Okay.
Can you call the magic boy? Can you think of anything?
He kind of looks at Armani like, I told you so. But then I
am trapped.
I
I
just
don't know how
I
long
tried
I'm going to
going.
be here.
Yeah, I tried going to the tower. I'm at the tower. I'm outside of it with Armani.
It's been a minute. It's been a hot
okay.
minute.
Oh, okay.
You guys will probably be.
We're
Actually,
heading
go
out.
ahead and
Yeah.
you guys go ahead and make your feeding rolls, your hunting
Oh, okay.
rolls.
Sure.
Uh,
That
would I
would be
be-
excellent, actually.
Would I be arriving there as well?
Should I make a hunting roll?
I would say, Steven, you are all you would already be there.
Hey.
I would say you were, yeah. Well, we'll say that you guys, Steven and Ollie, you are together. Armani, Julian, you guys are together.
Okay.
Okay.
Manipulation.
Do you want
I
me
don't
to
think
make
she
another?
says Magic Boy. I think she says Harry Potter, because they won't know any. Because I don't know if this line is being recorded.
Yeah.
She says Harry Potter. It's not like with Steven. I don't know what's going on. Steven, you know what Steven did. And I'm being locked away over a railing. There's something wrong. I don't know what to do.
Did I succeed my feeding roll there? I actually probably resist frenzy too if I do.
I would say, where are you feeding, Julian?
Oh, wherever Armani takes me.
Armani, where do you take him?
The rack.
I would say with the two, yeah, you'd probably be able to feed at the rack. Armani, you definitely are able to feed.
I'll still have to resist frenzy though. I'm at 4 hunger.
Yeah, go ahead and resist frenzy.
Please.
Wait, did I have to resist frenzy?
We need 1 win. Today. Thank God.
No, Ollie, because you did not. You did not get
Yeah.
your.
Okay.
Yeah, you didn't
Nothing to
pass the
resist.
test, so you didn't need to resist anything.
Okay.
But Julian, you are able to feed.
Okay.
Go ahead and take. How many do you feed down?
3 would put this guy in a really bad state. I can't deal with that right now, so I'll do 2.
Okay. Yeah, you feed down 2, and you're able to stop yourself.
Okay.
Stephen, what are you up to? I guess what would happen would be like you go back to the bodega, you have these plans, and Armani and Julian had already left for the ivory tower. Ollie is there, and eventually Armani and Julian would come back, sated.
Hey, was that the first one here?
I guess.
Always there.
No, I was talking to Marnie and Julian. Sorry. Sorry.
Got it.
We just got back.
Oh, how'd it go? Like, I was literally, I was told to come straight. Okay, why?
I don't know what's going on. Zelda wouldn't let us through.
Is everything great with
don't know.
Molly, or because that, I messaged back ? But she didn't reply. So I don't know what's happening.
Something with like a masquerade breach. I don't know.
Very
I don't know.
complicated, I guess. I don't know. It's really odd.
You guys saying you guys are down? Okay.
Yeah, it's not great.
Right.
Mm.
Okay. I'm gonna make a phone call real quick.
Okay.
I'll be right back.
Mm-hmm. You do that. I'm thinking, should I do this? What this would he be? Julian, I just want to pick your brain about something. Let's say, let's pretend that you're the prince for a second, and you're in a meeting, and someone calls on a boon, but then just to get your attention, how pissed would you be?
Mildly, at least.
All right, okay. I can deal with mild. I can't deal with a crossbow shot.
Does the prince owe you a boon?
Yeah.
The prince owes you a boon.
Yes.
Oh. Hmm.
Yeah, you weren't there for that. It was when I got the A.
Yeah. Okay.
I just never, because you wouldn't really call that in for any.
No, the problem is, like, Zelda's not even like caring.
I think that would be emergent enough for her to have to respond to that.
Like it's an official thing.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe. I mean, I don't know. I don't.
What other options do we have?
When do we get Molly's call out of curiosity?
I would say probably around, we'll say like 4:30.
Okay. Okay.
Huh. No. No. She can't be that. No. Anyway, I thought I crossed my mind. This is really bad. But no. Okay. Can't call Bernard. Bernard wouldn't help me.
What all does Molly say in the call, just so I understand?
She says, "Been locked here for hours. This isn't a real room. Do you think Harry Potter could help in any way? Been here for hours. Trying to think. Don't trust Zelda."
Yeah,
Because this is legit extreme. Like,
sure,
for
sure. She's
small
paranoid. Yeah,
masquerade breach on ground that is ours.
sure.
Like, this feels so out of like, it's not out of pocket for Molly because she understands Saint and she knows what she wants. But
yeah,
it's like she is aware that this is like not good.
sure.
Yeah.
Maybe I don't. He's not going to respond to this point. I've already talked to him in the night. He's going to be. He's going to be asleep. I can try to get a hold of him. I don't know what he could do. He says stuff about like paradox. I don't know. It's weird. Where you're in the tower? You're calling me from the tower?
There's a phone here. I'm assuming it's a monitored line, so
Oh shit.
I can only tell you things that I think are helpful. Apparently it's a private meeting. They've been there for hours. I don't know what to do.
Question. I don't know your relationship with Saint exactly. Is it... Would she want you dead?
I don't know. I think she'd rather have me back under her control than anything.
Hugh hasn't allowed that for some reason or another.
Yeah, and that's my concern. I'm not there to even be able to say my piece.
He's not an idiot. He knows.
He's not an idiot, but he also is very strict on masquerade breaches.
All things considered, he's not been horrible on them. Can give him the ones that we've had experience with in the past.
I guess
Yeah, no, I understand. I'm concerned too. What do you think the odds are she's not even talking to him right now?
Well, I don't
Or she's
know.
just trying to freak you out?
Well, freak me out. She has succeeded. I'm starving, Julian. Not in a good way.
Yeah, you just hear him like tapping, like a table.
As in, if I don't get food soon, I might fucking lose it.
Okay.
It's 4:30. I'll see what I can do.
River, she's the harpy, right?
Yeah, it doesn't beat sheriff though. There's like a rock paper scissors to this. Or well, it's more like a pyramid. I don't know.
I mean, but there has to be a checks and balances somewhere. You can tell she's like
Yeah,
freaking
sure.
out.
This is not helping Julian either.
No.
Okay. I'll try to
I
find
didn't do
something.
anything. I just was helping.
I'll find something.
Okay.
We'll get you out of there. If
I
not,
hope so.
if not in the next few hours, definitely tomorrow night. Just hang in there.
Thank you, Julian.
Also, I knew Zelda was a bitch. She was not letting me through. I tried everything. She was a wall, a stone wall.
Well, she was the first person I called. Wouldn't put my call through to Hugh. I'm assuming they're in it together.
Yeah, I know. Julian's an idiot. Tweet it.
Yeah. On a it doesn't really matter. Like they are aware. She is aware this is happening, and if it's on a
Yeah.
monitored line, even better. Because if Hugh listens in on it, he can tell that like, hey, something's not right.
But we'll figure something out.
Yeah.
Just hang tough. Don't try not to show any weakness. There's a chance she's not even talking to him, and she's just trying to freak you out.
This wouldn't be a problem if I wasn't starving.
That's how I felt earlier.
Mm.
I told you when you had a problem, I'd help. I will.
I know.
Just make a call. We'll figure it
Doing
out.
my best. This is not a situation that I want to be in.
No.
I can't go back, Julian. I refuse to be back under her. I'd rather die.
Okay, we're not there yet. Just hang tough.
Where
We don't know. We also have a tendency to super panic. So
I mean,
I know.
you would be too if the person that's tortured you for 5 years has you locked in a room with
I
no
know.
food. I don't know if I say it enough, Julian, but I appreciate you. Thanks. And she hangs up. And I'm sure that should
Yeah.
be concerning enough because she does not
Yeah, I
hate
shouldn't say
people.
this. Yeah. But
How did that go? That sound. Besides the yelling, that one I heard.
you know, like the blood curdling screams you were worried about, hearing.
Mhm.
This was kind of close to that. I don't know. We can't solve anything in 2 hours.
Can't solve anything in 2 hours if we're fucking here.
We may have to wait. It may have to.
Let me see. Because I know that roll was shit. Yeah, that roll's pretty shit. Okay, no, okay. Actually, yeah, I know that. Fine. Armani's going to go into after the call and the talking to Julian for that short bit. Armani's going back into the ivory tower.
You're gonna go back?
Were we in the bodega or were we in the ivory tower when that call took place? 'Cause I think we're back in the tower. Yeah. Were we just standing outside there, or were
No, we went back to the bodega.
I was
Okay.
gonna say, yeah,
I was mistaken
going
about where we were. Because you
Yeah.
just also we go back. I'm
I,
like, go back
I figured you guys were back at the bodega with Steven and Ollie.
Okay. In that case, 2 hours. Get there.
Yeah, we don't have time to solve it. We had a brief window to try to solve it tonight. We couldn't, so it may have to wait until tomorrow at this point. We may have to see what cards that she's trying to play and then go from there.
I'll go back tomorrow morning.
I'll go with you.
You will burn.
Morning, evening. Leave me alone. Vampire morning.
I'll go back in vampire morning.
Vampire morning. Go back tomorrow. Vampire morning. Okay.
Yep.
That'll be the first trip.
I'll go with you.
Hold on, I'm coming to you. I'm on the phone. Hold on.
We're not going right now.
Okay.
All right. So
Do what you're gonna do.
with your Coterie member trapped, and you guys not sure exactly what you can do in this moment. You are resigned. Tamina, I will say, happy news, you did get the word done. It looks
Hell yeah.
beautiful, and it's so powerful.
It's
One
mission
very
completed.
strong.
I'm
And,
going. Oh, go ahead.
And goal number 3 did he made sure to get rid of the tapes, get rid of any kind of monitoring, turn that shit off.
Yeah, I was gonna say
so
I need to double check on Ghoul number 3's work.
Yeah. You say, hey, you, how did you do? And he's like, I got it.
Done.
It's all yeah. And yeah, he'll even show you just like that there's kind of like it's a little sloppy. There's like you can definitely tell there's like time missing,
Mhm.
but like you and him are not on the tapes at all.
Okay, I can live with that.
Yeah.
Um,
He's like, no problem.
I appreciate your help. I'll let Zelda know you
There's
did
no-
an excellent job.
Thank you. Appreciate that. But yeah, Dan, you definitely have like enough time to get back to the bodega and everything, or wherever you decide to go.
I think she will to try and keep the boys from going nuts. She'll go back to the bodega. Are they there? Like she wouldn't know where they are. She'll just go back to the bodega.
Boys, where do you sleep for the night?
Bodega.
Or bodega?
Bodega.
Bodega.
Yeah.
Bodega.
I think if y'all are
I-
there, she would say, Hugh needs her. That's what's going to save her. To them.
That's right. Julian doesn't feel any better. But he appreciates the sentiment. But...
Yeah, I figured, but I'd rather her be out, That'd be nice.
I agree. But
I look
the only thing any of us getting involved, interfering is going to do is put the rest of us in danger.
Mm-hmm.
I believe in Molly. She has
I don't
proven
believe
to
this
be
information.
she's been proven to be useful and adept.
Cool.
And Hugh needs her.
Just saying. Damn, I risked my luck
No,
for a
I-
lot of shit, dude.
I would have gone.
I know! Julian's my ride or die right now!
You have to remember,
He always is.
I'm
Mina
plotting,
has
okay?
one less humanity than the rest
time.
of you.
Yeah, I know.
I need
I
plotting
mean,
time.
you don't
okay,
know in
Molly?
character, but out of character, there's there's a coolness to her that
Sure.
you've noticed before and is here again.
Sure.
Ollie's
Not
just
bad.
really hungry.
Ollie's just starving. Honestly.
I'm at
Ollie,
400.
oh no, baby.
I do love the
I'm on
idea.
4.
I do love the idea of Armani being like, if I hear blood curdling screams, I'll do something, and it's just like, oh, hold on, I'll put Molly on speaker here for you.
I mean, do any of you have an idea
No.
that isn't literally breaking into the tower and putting us and all of the people we care about in the kind world in danger?
Nope.
That
We're about
plan
there.
being
The problem being is like it's less if this were like normal people, like a sheriff who has half a fucking brain and doesn't want Molly under her thumb for the rest of eternity, she'd be like, this is no big deal. But it's fucking Satan.
Well,
who she
here's-
knows will
worse.
do whatever she can to lie and
Well-
manipulate.
Tamina knows you don't like your sire. She doesn't know why.
I mean,
I-
Molly said multiple times, like, she's explained, like, little bits and pieces over
Yeah.
and over, like,
That's-
hey,
I got all of it.
yeah, like, anytime the sire's, she's like, she basically controls me constantly. It's not a fun time, like, lots of, like, she doesn't go into detail per se, but, like, it is something that she's very open about.
Mm-mm.
I'm not gonna lie. You
I-
grabbed a laptop and looked towards the window, and I had a flashback to a VTM game I watched where a character jumped out a window. He didn't live very long.
It was
Um,
a thought. It was a serious thought. If I was maybe like 7 stories, I maybe considered it. But 10, I think, would be just death.
Even if you do,
Um,
like, that's potential bloodhound. Like,
Yeah.
It just makes it worse. Like, and that's
It
does
kind of
make
the
it worse.
angle Tamina's coming at this from is like, anything we do will make her situation worse right now.
We're
Unless
already at its worst. There's not much
look,
worse than being
hold
at
on, I was
400.
not finished.
Go ahead.
Like Tamina doesn't know that Armani has a boon, or she would have been like, "What the fuck are you doing? Why are you not calling it in?"
we can't
Kind
get
of
going.
thing.
Right now.
Yeah.
Like that if she knew about the boon, she'd be like, "What are you doing? Go use it."
I mean,
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
kinda
get
hard
it,
when you
it's a
can't
problem.
get in to like
Hey,
pass
okay.
Zelda.
Yeah,
Okay, guys. We're gonna wrap up, and then we can talk
Okay.
more. We can
Sure.
decompress a little bit more. But I do want to kind of just put this out here, because as you know, everyone kind of settles in to fall into torpor for the day. Molly,
Uh-oh.
as you are in kind of a dreamless sleep.
Oh, hey, I wanted to let you know.
Mhm.
I tilt the desk over, facing the wall. I jam one of the chairs up against the door, trying to like barricade. And I take the remaining chairs and make myself like a wall between me and the window before I fall into sleep.
That's really good, because as you were in torpor, there's a sound that you seem to notice of little battery powered motors as the shades go up into where they go into a up position, an open position.
And this is just legal. This is fine.
No.
I'm not mad at you. I'm just like, how is Hugh, who is like the fucking prince,
I
allowing
don't know what's
this?
going on.
I'm about to get fucking murdered. Like,
I can tell you what it is. You were getting a promotion. She didn't like that.
yeah, I know. I
Yeah.
know. Sorry, Leah. Go on. I'm just
No, you're
I'm
good. You're
frustrated.
good. There is a moment where you feel like this was, you have like just enough awareness to just be like you're already tense because you're sort of in a state of rigor mortis when you go into torpor. But it just, you still kind of feel your body clench like just a tiny bit more. But that is where we'll end tonight.
Hey, what happens if like I don't make my next rouse check?
You go
What do you
into
got?
5 hunger and you're really, really hungry.
Okay.
Yeah, I
All
can
right.
feel that.
It's super duper hunger.
You're super duper hungry.
It's okay. I dealt with Julian. I could deal with you.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah.
He can use his physical disciplines, is all I'm saying.
Dimitri is not
I
getting
will
hurt, bro.
I was gonna say, Ali, I will say, if you fail next rouse check, Demetrius looking at a little. He's looking like a snack, honestly.
Pretty
Like,
cute there.
looking like a snack.
Hang on, let me just roll what this would be. Okay, that's just. I just wanted to know what I would roll if I were to like slash at someone.
Yeah, you know.
Hey, Leah. One
yes.
last thing. Are there any markers or anything like that?
No.
No? Okay, cool. I take the fern and I take like 2 chairs and I stack them and I put the fern in front of the camera, like immediately.
Okay.
Because if there's 4, like, you know, there's the small table, like 4 chairs. I think I can make it work.
Yeah. I will. Ooh. Let me say. All right. So you got your fern. You got the chair. Yeah. I say you. Actually, go ahead and make an intelligence craft roll. This feels like a weird thing to make a pillow fort.
I'm genuinely curious if Zelda and Saint are bros, or if it's very like there's a few angles I can see Zelda taking here, right? Like I don't know if it's like
you're able to do it effortlessly, and you even have like you've done it like efficiently enough that your shield works well as well.
Girl, could you have rolled that any better without going into another frenzy?
She absolutely. I was gonna say I think the only way she could have is if that 9 was a 10. Like
9, 10, 9, 8, or 9, 6, not 8, 9. That's crazy.
Molly, you had a baby girl. You know how to make yourself a very nice pillow fort.
I do.
Like,
yeah. That's what makes me real fun in bed. I know how to make really good pillow forts.
That's gonna be my next pickup line.
Honestly, I think you probably thinking about that, I think you probably think about your daughter. As you're kind of making this architectural wonder with these chairs in this
That's a great pickup line, actually.
Hey,
you
baby, want to see my pillow fort?
Oh goodness. Well, I guess at least I survived the night for now.
Yeah, I can't tell if it's Zelda and her friends, and that's why she's doing it, or if Zelda's just like Molly is the keeper of Elysium. I have to protect Hugh from his own poor decisions. Like, I don't
Molly has
know.
done nothing but like
No, I
be
can't
very
tell.
helpful to them. So I have no idea why she's going along with this.
I don't know either. But
I don't
Zelda-
know what Saint has said is the problem.
Oh, my first real clue is Aaliyah never gave me a roll for persuasion because she wasn't persuadable.
Yeah. Yeah. She's already set in her mind.
She knew what I wanted, and she's like, no.
Yeah. I think the line that Zelda would have used was, if you're like, she was supposed to go see Hugh today. She's like, I know, I gave her the number for the elevator myself.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like-
Yeah. No, I know. Yeah, I don't know her reasoning behind it. Oh. Another thought, Molly.
Yeah.
Are you the only one who can speak to ghosts and deal with ghosts?
Other than Mina, who can do a couple blood
but they haven't
rituals.
done-
I can't.
they would-
I can't deal with ghosts though. I can
I-
ward.
I can.
Can you harm ghosts?
I can. With my most recent blood sorcery, I can.
Which one?
I picked it up. We talked to Leah about it last time.
Yeah.
Ritual,
I cannot
not
remember.
ceremony.
Ritual, yeah. Sorry.
Where is
Ceremony.
it?
Not a blood-
I think
not a
it's
blood.
I think it's just a like a
Happy.
anchoring or something. Like it's something I can actively do.
See, I don't. Is that a blood sorcery thing?
No,
It's not.
no.
It's
Okay.
it's a Hekata ceremony.
She misspoke. I know what you were thinking. I know what
yeah.
you're thinking, Bonnie. No.
Okay, I was like, wait.
Compel spirit. Bend a wraith to a vampire's will. Which
Yeah,
is
no,
something
I
that I
don't-
can do very... Which is what I was planning to use to help us.
Yeah, I don't have
deal
that.
with this situation.
Yeah, I know. Like, if Molly's the only one who can deal with the ghosts,
But then
And
why are they
they
in...
trying to take you out.
Probably. I mean, she literally tried to burn me. So, I
Yeah.
mean, I don't know how long that would have lasted, whether it's like, oh, I'm punishing you, or she just legitimately was trying to turn me to ash.
That feels like murder.
Yeah, this feels like murder. I'm upset.
That feels like she's trying to kill you. And
Yeah.
like, and this is me going full conspiracy brain, but maybe they were trying to take down DuPont. Like they're the inside guys. That'd be kind of crazy if like the number 2 and then like his chief assistant are the ones trying to take him out.
Leah, can I ask you a genuine question here?
Yes, of course.
Is there anything that I could have done to prevent myself from getting locked in this room?
Not taking the number from Zelda.
How was I supposed to know? Okay. I love you so much.
It could have been a different number. Like,
It seems like she changed the number, and you
Yeah,
should have
it's
just gone to
different.
the and I'm not saying you did anything wrong. It's just kind of how
No,
it
it was
crumbled.
actually.
Okay.
I mean, the thing you could have done was
Just go in the
fix
room.
the McRae breach when it happened the other night.
Yes.
Or take the steps.
Yeah.
No, I don't
mean,
think taking the steps would have helped.
I guess
like-
I guess now that it's over, if she'd just gone to the floor she knew Hugh was on, would
She
that
couldn't
have?
have done
I
it.
couldn't. You have to use the code to get
Oh.
anywhere. Yeah. And it changes, so I had no
Yeah.
idea that it was the wrong code.
Otherwise, Armani would have been up there.
And then they're actively, I feel like they're actively keeping you in the dark on this.
Yeah.
That's what's upsetting me, because I'm like, I don't.
Somebody needs to get a hold of Hugh directly. Somebody
It's hard.
cough cough.
And we always go through Zelda.
Armani.
I think he has to go through Zelda. Like,
Yeah, everybody has to go through Zelda. Like, I don't know what I could do.
she is the wall. She is.
I bet you I know a couple people that might know how to get hold of Hugh. One of them being your girlfriend.
That's why I mentioned the harpy, but I don't even know if that would really be.
Well,
I don't know.
You know a few people. You know a few people that technically don't have like real connections to you. You have. I mean, you do have Harry Potter. You do have.
That's the thought.
You know, if you want to swallow your pride, you have the other coterie. You do
enough
have,
like that. We're burning.
You do have Bernie. You have Bernie.
I do like Bernie.
What about Loretta?
Bernie and like everybody but the fucking what's her face, Carmen. I have a great relationship with the rest of their coterie.
I actually trust Carmen more now that I understand her brother.
What about Loretta?
That's fair.
You do have Loretta. You have if you want to bring your boy Preston in on this. Just completely, out of left field.
Yeah,
He'll never
Preston's in.
suspect a fucking thing.
No, not at all.
Hey, Leah.
Yes.
Something that is striking me is, did I ever get the phone number? Like, the person that I went and helped with, like, the Wraith problem that I was working on in the other city, I had a contact.
You had an email address.
I had an email address. Okay.
You have a laptop.
I have a laptop that's dead.
Is it?
Here's a question. Yeah. Okay, there's no charger. Can I use, and this is a fair, if you say no, I understand. Can I try and jerry-rig I know I broke the phone, but the phone is still broken to where I could probably use the battery. If I got a high enough roll, could I potentially jerry-rig it to charge the laptop?
Ooh, okay, hold on.
That requires some serious technology.
Yeah, that's a huge technology roll.
Yeah, I figured it was worth a shot asking at the very least.
You know what I realized? I always play Julie like he's a complete idiot with technology. He has 2 dots in technology. He's
You have more
actually
dots in technology than I do.
he's actually not that bad. It's okay. I
have 1 dot.
Okay, what I think should happen.
Hmm.
Molly, call us as soon as you wake up in the morning and be like, she tried to kill me!
Yeah, that's the plan.
Hold
And
on,
then
people,
we
speak
will
up Armani again real quick.
that'll light a fire under our asses to figure something out.
I mean, I figured the for hunger, like,
Yeah.
would have been enough of a light, as well as Molly be like, I pretty much accept this fate at this point if nothing can be done. Like, she says thank you. That's her goodbye. She's like, I don't think I'm ever getting the fuck out of this.
Bro, I am stupid enough to try.
Like we've got contacts. We can talk to. Look, I'm willing to. If Steven won't ask his girlfriend, no, not Steven. Well, Steven
What?
needs to talk to his sire anyway.
You could,
Okay,
Steven could talk to his girlfriend.
Steven could talk to his girlfriend.
It's
Oh, I'm
fine.
sorry, I misread that.
Julian can talk
okay.
to his girlfriend. Like,
I don't know that River can do too much.
there's
like,
a Primogen. You two are dating a Primogen and the Harpy. What the
The
fuck?
Harpy.
Two, hold up.
the Harpy is this like just the one who goes around speaking shit. She doesn't have any like super authority. She also has like authority over boons.
I think
But,
you're
like-
completely
But she
underestimating
could,
your
like,
girlfriend.
at least contact you, you know?
I will say that's
Yeah,
why
that
I'm on the
maybe.
phone for by the end of the
Yeah.
session.
It's fine.
But yeah, keep
She
spotting your
might have
nose and
used
see how
number.
long this phone call lasts.
But I don't know. We could Harry Potter your way out of this. We could operate you out.
I'm betting something could be done. I just couldn't think of anything else. I did everything
I
I could
was out of it.
possibly think of.
It's
Honestly,
4:30,
like,
and we can't do anything at that point.
yeah, I mean, I had to finish that ritual because I didn't want to do
Yeah.
it the next night. So by the time I got back and you weren't back either, what was I gonna do?
Yeah, I know.
Julian's
yeah,
stupid enough to try anything, so he's
Leah-
ride or die.
That was an excellent session.
Yeah, very good, very good.
Thank you.
It was
I
very.
was real nervous.
I'm gonna be real. I was paying attention the entire time, and the recording's almost 3 hours long. And for me not to look at Reddit, for me not to be flipping through Imgur or looking at Instagram, bravo, bravo.
I tell you what, I tell you what helped have me in my mindset like I'm gonna go to the tower and I'm gonna like lawyer this out. I've been watching way too many Better Call Saul clips today, and I'm like I can do it. I can do this.
But yeah, no, this was awesome. I was riveted the whole time. So good job.
Thank you.
I'll figure out how to get around the tower. Maybe we'll
Yeah.
come back and then she'll be like, oh, you're alive, great. Or she'll be like, oh, hey, you're still here.
Yeah,
You
okay,
can
I
leave
really
now.
believe that one.
Yeah.
You're not Ash. Oh,
Uh.
well, darn, I've lost.
Well, darn!
I
I
have
guess this
been
crossbow here is
defeated.
just gonna do nothing.
Not gonna lie, when you
God.
said Ash, I immediately started thinking of Pokemon for whatever reason.
I mean,